and then back down. So I was like, never back down. I said, maybe it's in French or something. I don't know. You know, some teams from other countries are sponsoring people. I was like, I don't know. But yes, you're right. Olimar off stage is of concern, but same could be said for Rob as well, too. We've seen how well Candle handled Noodle off stage, playing Wii Fit, who spends quite a bit of time out there. Like, I'm talking if, like, time duration on off stage, Wii Fit's in, like, the Pac-Man category, so.
It's like, are you ever going to come back?
Ever going to come down? Are we ever going to dance again?
The family misses you.
That's right.
Ooh, okay, down to it. Give it to the one there. Ooh, okay, and no Pikmin. Yeah, Rob just does an amazing job of getting rid of those little creatures. Ooh, okay. Slide dodge.
All right. Yes,
Up smash.
Not going to be able to land for free around Rob. I think that was something that he kind of got, or they, excuse me, kind of got comfortable with in the Noodle match was that, you know, Noodle didn't really have a lot of options to punish Olimar on the way down. Let him land on those platforms for free. Let him get back down on the solid ground, and then again, back in control of the grounded game. Now, I still think Olimar's ground game is top 5 in Smash, period. But Rob's is not to be taken lightly at all. That jab, that down tilt, that forward air, a lot of those options are very troublesome for most characters.
All right, I like this. We got Candle tossing Rob off stage numerous times, just trying to catch him coming back.
Ooh,
gosh, dang!
Ooh, we on
right, 74?
Damn. We on Twitter.com with it.
And it's just like, bro, like Rob is like outranging Olimar as well too with the up air. He's not worried about those Pikmin.
No, he most definitely is not. This is exactly what I was kind of worried about. You know, either he's just not worried about the Pikmin at all, or he just knows how to get rid of them. Which I think both of those two statements can be true at the same time. They're not mutually exclusive at all. Up throw's gonna do it. That's right. Taking him sky high. Candle showing some signs of life right here, but I don't want to see this Candle burn out just yet.
And like this is one of those things where like sometimes you kind of wonder, oh, you know, do players have certain matchup experiences? You know, Gabe being from Florida, I'm not sure how many times, you know, he got to play against Myron, but I know I've had a few conversations with Gabe, just being well versed in playing other Smash games in general, just because, you know, top players from other games would, you know, just show up and play games with them.
Yeah.
So I would not be surprised at all if, you know, Gabe has a lot of like random Brawlamar experience. It was like, hey, you know, I know what this character does. I know how to get these things off. Like, we are good.
Yes, we most certainly are good. Epic Gabriel is just one of those young men who's just kind of wise beyond their years, you know, if I may say so myself. I know, I mean, you spend probably more time with them than I do, but, you know, just looking at the gameplay, just looking at kind of the mentality towards, you know, the actual competitive game itself, I'm like, you talk like, I mean, you've never told me how long you've been here. I said, but if I didn't know you, I swore you had been around since, like, I don't know what Smash game, like, plenty before Ultimate, I'll put it that way.
I didn't realize he was as young as he was. I was just like, what? Like, didn't he play in Smash 4 from like I remember this name. Like, he's been playing for a hot minute. Like, how old were you playing?
Yeah, I remember Epic Gabriel before the facial. I'll put it that way. Candle, of course, no slouch at all. Wisconsin, one of the strongest regions, I think, right now in the Midwest, kind of moving up here in Ultimate. You know, I remember back in Smash 4, it was like Michigan, and like without a shadow, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you know, best region, Chicago right there too. But sometimes it'd be interchangeable depending on who's living where and who didn't travel to what and when. You know, Minnesota was always in there as well, but they kind of got, I think what kind of held Minnesota back in Smash 4 is the whole, all right, we're not playing top tiers. You know, we got that magical familiarity arc that plays out really well, but then when the Diddy Kongs and, you know, the Marios come through, we're in some trouble.
Yeah.
Wisconsin, though, I think, you know, top 4 region in the Midwest back in the day, if I may say so myself. They had some absolute killers. They had tournaments, too, all the time. They had Kings of the North. What else did they have? They had those weeklies. No, not Ignite. That's Chicago. They had, what the heck was the name of their?
Construct?
Construct.
Yeah,
That's what it was. They had their constructs. Yes. They had a lot of just like really strong events right there to just really help, you know, their players become better. Then they had majors in their backyard. So Wisconsin, no slouch.
They also had it to where like Wisconsin travels to.
I mean, they travel to every damn thing.
They will go to the Chicago weeklies.
That's
they all pop up in the car like, are they gonna slide through?
It's only like a 2.5, 3 hour drive, I think. Like, it's not very long at all.
It's not bad for them. I know Comment made a comment the other day about thinking about going, but he didn't want to play against a certain Captain Falcon.
Ooh. In Chicago?
Yeah. Man, they got 87 million of them. Young cat. Can't remember the name right now. Woo!
Epic Gabriel said, "You gonna remember my name though, okay?" I'm I'm going to sign it right here, man. This down smash looking really good. Candle right now kept that first stock probably as close as humanly possible, but right now looking to get a little bit more handsy here with Epic Gabriel. I like what I'm seeing here too. You know, this isn't the traditional, I think, Olimar gameplay that I'm used to. Like, there are definitely some parts in the match where it really slows down, and I got to make sure I get my, you know, Pikmin in order. You know, I'm kind of playing the long game with, I think, just due to the fact that Epic Gabriel can destroy these Pikmin so quickly, he's electing to go in and kind of get up close and personal. I'd say more times than not, that's okay, but this is Epic Gabriel we're talking about here.
Oh gosh, it was like there was so much shield damage stun on that move that Gabe wasn't able to do anything. That's a purple. You gotta chill.
2 purples and a blue. You might want to proceed with caution. It is ill-advised to whiff anything versus this combination of Pikmin and Olimar.
Here we go, Candle.
What's up? Down tilt, yeah, come here. Up tilt, hold, hide the read the roll right there.
I mean, and that's not a bad option. Go for it. Okay, get the side special to kill. Because that's like one of those, you know what, I go for this up smash, it would be a great payoff, but I literally lose nothing at all if I miss because you're on the platform above me. Oof, okay.
No roll, but I got a spin for you. Okay, there's the forward air, giving himself just a little bit of space, alleviating that pressure too. I think Epic Gabriel was kind of showcased. Now he is very comfortable in this matchup versus Candle. He's like, now I was letting you kind of land for free on my shield, just kind of trying to pinpoint what you're going to do on your way down. Now I'm meeting you like head to head. You go high, look, boom. I got up air, forward air coming, so I'm here, bro.
The down air from the purple Pikmin going to beat out the Rob up air, which would have ended this game. Oof, okay. Tossing the Pikmin out. All right, gives him the space. I like that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. End it. All right, we have Olimar sitting at 118 damage, and this one might end it here. Up air, and that is going to kill off top. Olimar, being such a light character, is going to die at 118 afterwards. Epic Gabriel going up 2-0. Probably feeling pretty good right now because he did 3-0 Skittles.
Yeah.
You know, might be 3-0ing his teammate. Right now, it's just like, yeah, sitting on the top of the world. He didn't have to deal with any Steves.
That's true. That's true. Paul Kage's out of bracket too. Death Spade. I think, did he beat Death Spade?
Yes, Epic Gabriel did. He beat Death Spade, I'm pretty sure.
Now, I will say this though.
Beat Death Spade last night as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say you working for your money in that matchup. Like,
oh yeah.
I know like what the Start GG results said, but Bayo and Rob is still Bayo versus Rob.
Oh
she sends
yes.
this fucking robot.
I think it is still very much agreed throughout the Rob community.
That's like 60-40 if I'm being nice.
They feel like Bayo is Rob's worst matchup.
Yeah, that has to be 60-40, and I could be being generous. It could be actually worse.
There was the last tournament they were, I think it was the home run smash tournament that was down in Oklahoma a few weeks ago.
Sure.
And I'm looking at the bracket and I'm like, wait, did Gabe just win Bayo into Sora? Like those are Rob's,
Man,
Rob's are crying.
Talk about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to hard agree with that, but you know, if there's a will, there's most certainly a way. Death Spade, of course, no slouch, but Epic Gabriel just kind of cut from a different cloth right here. But same could definitely be said for Candle. I feel like if okay, this is still Rob.
Candle looked like a completely different player here in this game number 3, sitting with a solid lead.
I had to stop for a second. I thought Candle might actually dip down and go for another downer, and if they did that, I would have to stop mid-set and ask them for an autograph. Like, oh, you're okay.
Because we saw what happened the last time those two were going for an interaction. The purple down air was able to beat the Rob up air. Gosh dang, all right. Like, who is this Noodle?
Right. Up throw. Bye.
Wow.
Wrong one, though.
Okay,
not
that's the purple. Yeah, the purple doesn't have the knockback, but I believe purple does do the most, if not the second most damage on the pummels and the board. So.
Yep. That sounds about right. All right, well, keeping this one very close. Nice. Using the down special right there to kind of cushion that blow.
Yeah. I kind of like that, though, mixing it up. It was like, you know what, instead of going for the combos, let's see if I can get Olimar locked into the corner of the stage here. Double up there.
Oh, I love this great footwork, getting real handsy right now. And this is the gameplay that I think they want to play, but it just kind of, you know, you don't really get gameplay like this until you get the lead. When you don't have the lead, both sides are still kind of feeling each other out. You don't really have control of the pacing of the match. You know, even despite the character's design, you still have to kind of wait your turn. I think now that they have a little bit of a lead, if not like a numerical lead, they definitely have like a momentum lead.
Oh, yes.
It's starting to show a little bit like, okay, this is like you let Candle in and you're going to be in some trouble right here. We're seeing it come through. Candle said, I'm burning long, all right?
Definitely been noticing that there. Candle making sure to get rid of his gyro as well. Tossing out Pikmin so he can't pull it out. When he does get it out, tossing the Pikmin out to bounce it back. Shout out to Purples. There we go once again. All right, Gabe getting that item in his hand once again, and that Purple saving from the back air.
Yeah, the backer would have definitely got it done right there.
Yeah, that spacesuit would have been red.
Oof. Okay, nothing off the upper. Nice, going to spin. That should be some big damage. Yes, the turnaround F smash with the purple just always feels like the Pikmin manageability feels to be second to none in a lot of cases. Always having that purple on deck. And I almost go as far to say, like, I don't know if I've seen Candle without a purple one.
Yeah.
Throughout, like, this set and the last
deck.
set we did. Yeah, they always have a purple one.
Okay, the up air is going to kill.
No red stuff.
Yeah, the Epic Gabe sitting at 95%. Definitely still a doable thing. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that white there, up smash, not yet going to kill. Right. And this is a character. You can't count this character out.
No, you
Zero
cannot.
deaths exists.
We just seen a similar situation with them versus Skittles just a moment ago where I think it was game one, had the deficit. I think Skittles had the lead. Not a pretty controllable lead, but still a lead nonetheless. And, you know, you're still able to, you know, kind of open them up a little bit. Probably due to the offstage gameplay. Now, of course, you're out of a jump. Nice. Able to snap the leg. Oh, and then no grab on the neutral. Get up. Rare miss right there. Yeah, rare miss right there from Epic Gabriel.
And then Candle does not have the ability to pull out a Pikmin in a hot minute. Yeesh! And just as we said, you can't count the character or that man out. Epic Gabriel going into